Hello everyone, I'm Monica Rana. This is Himasha 365 and you're watching Hillquest News Channel. Let's start with the headlines. India looks 25,467 new COVID cases. Developing sports infrastructure priorities at Anurag Thakur in Hamirpur. Lahore residents oppose power projects on Chenab River Basin. Air India flight with 78 people evacuated from Afghanistan lands in Delhi. Punjab farmers protest, 27 trains cancelled on 5th day of stir. Congress flees government over vacant post in Tanda Medical College. Congress steps up efforts to win Mandi Lok Sabha by-election. 2 Naxals killed in encounter with security forces in Chhattisgarh's Sukma. Not committed any offence, Narayan Rane on would have slapped Thackeray remark. FIR against Urdu poet Munabbar Rana for comparing Balmiki to Taliban. Now news in detail. India looks 25,467 new COVID cases. India added 25,467 new COVID-19 cases while the active cases declined to 3,19,551, comprising 0.98% of the total infections, the lowest since March 2020, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Tuesday. The total tally of COVID-19 cases has increased to 3,24,74,773. The death toll has climbed to 4,35,110 with 354 fresh fatalities, according to the data. Developing sports infrastructure priorities at Anurag Thakur in Hamirpur. The development of sports infrastructure and the promotion of art and culture of Himachal Pradesh will be his first priority, said Anurag Thakur, Union Minister for Sports and Information and Broadcasting. He said that the central government had given a lot of funds to the state and for projects including 3 medical colleges, AIIMS at Bilaspur, IIIT at Una and a satellite medical center of the PGI Chandigarh at Una. He added that the country had done a commendable job during the pandemic, though it was a great challenge. Anurag Thakur congratulated Shailesh Singh, who missed a gold medal by a narrow margin and won a silver medal in the under-20 champion at Nairobi. The Union Minister addressed a rally at Gandhi Chowk in Hamirpur and assured people that he would continue to work for the betterment of the state. Lahore residents oppose power projects on Chenab River Basin. After flash flood incidents in Lahore, Spiti and Kinnaur this year, people are opposing the setting up of power projects on the Chenab Basin in Lahore, Spiti. The state and the central governments have proposed dozens of power projects on the basin to generate electricity, but the residents of area are opposing the move. The residents were huddled together recently under the banner of Lahore Spiti Ekta Manch at Kailong to chalk out a strategy to oppose the decision. Sudarshan Jaspa, president of Lahore Spiti Ekta Manch, told this tribal district is eco-fragile where setting up of power projects may prove disastrous. The power projects will adversely affect the ecology of area, which may result in melting of glaciers rapidly, resulting in natural calamities. Air India flight with 78 people evacuated from Afghanistan lands in Delhi. As many as 78 people, including 25 Indian nationals, are brought to New Delhi from Tajikistan's Dushanbe in a special Air India flight on Tuesday. They were flown out of Taliban-controlled Kabul to Dushanbe in an aircraft of the Indian Air Force IAF a day before. India is expected to evacuate more people, including its own nationals and dozens of Afghan Sikhs and Hindus from Kabul. On Monday, Indian authorities evacuated 75 Sikhs amid the deteriorating situation in war-torn Afghanistan. Punjab farmers protest, 27 trains cancelled on 5th day of stir. The farmers' agitation in Punjab over sugarcane prices entered its 5th day on Tuesday, impacting rail services and road traffic. Chief Minister Amrinder Singh is scheduled to hold meeting farmers leaders over the sugarcane issue and clearance of dues. The indefinite stir was launched by the farmers in Jalandhar on Friday, who are sitting on key highway stretches and train tracks. The last meeting on Monday to be final call on the new state assured price SAP for the sugarcane crop remained inconclusive. On Tuesday, the officials in the Firozpur division said that they had to cancel and divert a number of trains due to the ongoing agitation. Congress flees government over vacant post in Tanda Medical College. Ajay Mahajan, senior Congress leader and president of District Congress Committee Kangra, expressed concern over the poor health services in Tanda Medical College following vacant posts of super specialists in departments. He sought the intervention of the Chief Minister and requested him to fill all posts without any delay. He said the Tanda Medical College was the biggest medical institute in the lower hills of the Himachal, which caters to medical needs of the 1/3 population. Besides, the institute is also producing graduates, postgraduate and super specialist doctor every year. But in the absence of proper faculties, research, teaching and health services in the institution had been hit in the past 1 year. The situation moved from bad to worse when the government relieved 6 super specialists to join AIIMS Bilaspur. In the past 1 year, no efforts were made to fill these posts. Congress steps up effort to win Mandi Lok Sabha by-election. The Congress held a Yuva Sammelan yesterday to gear up the youth to work hard at the grassroots level to ensure party candidate victory in the Mandi Lok Sabha by-election. The BJP and the Congress have stepped up efforts to win the election. The Sammelan was attended by senior Congress leaders like Sanjay Dutt, co-in-charge in Himachal HPCC President Kuldeep Rathore, former Minister Kul Singh Thakur, Congress MLA from Shimla Gramin Vikramaditya Singh, former Chief Parliamentary Secretary Sohan Lal Thakur, District Congress Committee President Prakash Chaudhary and others. Congress MLA Vikramaditya Singh said that the BJP had divided people on the name of caste and it was time to give it a befitting reply. Kul Singh Thakur targeted Chief Minister Jairam Thakur by saying Jairam Thakur is an accidental Chief Minister who is putting the state under heavy debt. Leader of opposition Mukesh Agnihotri said that the BJP government had failed on all fronts and now people were looking up to the Congress as a ray of hope. 2 Naxals killed in encounter with security forces in Chhattisgarh Sukma. 2 Naxals were killed in an encounter with security forces in Chhattisgarh Sukma district on Tuesday, a police official said. The gunfight took place at around 8 am in a forest near Gompad and Kanhaiguda villages under Konta police station limits over 450 km from the state capital Raipur, when a joint team of security forces was out on an anti-Naxal operation. Sukma Superintendent of Police Sunil Sharma said, personnel belonging to the District Reserve Guard DRG, the Central Reserve Police Force CRPF and its E-Light Unit Commando Battalion for Resolute Action Cobra were involved in the operation that was launched based on the movement of Naxals in the interiors of Konta, he said. After guns fell, silent bodies of 2 Naxals along with weapons and explosives were recovered from the spot, he said. Not committed any offence, Narayan Rane on would have slapped Thackeray remark. Union Minister Narayan Rane, who has been booked for his remarks against Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, said on Tuesday that he has not committed any offence. The Rajya Sabha member said reports in the media are based on false information. Rane sparked off a row with his remark about slapping Thackeray for what he claimed as the latter's ignorance of the year of India's independence. 3 FIRs have been registered against him in Nashik, Pune and Mahad in Raigad district. The Union Minister also said that the police should understand that his party, the Bharatiya Janata Party, is running the government at the center. FIR against Urdu poet Munabbar Rana for comparing Balmiki to Taliban. Madhya Pradesh police have registered an FIR against Urdu poet Munabbar Rana for allegedly hurting religious sentiments by comparing Maharishi Balmiki, who wrote the Ramayana, with the Taliban, an official said. The case was registered against Rana in Guna following a complaint filed by Sunil Malviya, State Secretary of the BJP's Scheduled Caste Cell, and others members of the Balmiki community. Rana has said Balmiki became a god after he wrote the Ramayana. Before that, he was a dacoit. A person's character can change. Similarly, the Taliban for now are terrorists, but people and characters change. Malviya alleged that Rana disrespected Maharishi Balmiki with his comments and hurt the feelings of the Balmiki community and Hindus. So this is all for this time. Stay connected and keep watching Hillcuts News Channel. Thank you.